A big watto to you interwebbers out there, and welcome to Cooking with Grandad. Now today I'm going to show you how to make fish and chips Grandad style. So let's make a start. So the first thing you'll need is some nice coloured peppers, and I'm going to cut these up into strips. Just cut the tops off and de-seed them and give them a quick wash. So I'm just cutting the peppers diagonally. I won't be able to do this one-handed, but let's give it a go. That's so. Right, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to bosh some balsamic vinegar in there, teriyaki sauce and some soy sauce. Right, let's just see if I can do this one-handed. So just so you get used to the amounts, there's some of that. There's not too much balsamic vinegar. Let's see if I can do this. Oh, that's probably a bit too much, but don't worry, that'll be fine. Okay, now for the teriyaki sauce. Then of course you can make your own teriyaki sauce if you want. Right, that's enough of that. Again, don't worry about measurements, just splush it into your own sort of taste. Okay then, next, olive oil. Let's get some olive oil in there. Yeah, that should be enough. Right, now time to get your hands dirty, get them in there and mix all that up and get, oh yeah, let's just do it. There we go. Just give it a little bit of a shake up and just put that to one side and we'll do some more prep. Right, so what I've got here is 2 fillets of cod. Just give them a quick wash and then dry them off. And again, we'll just put that to one side and just let it dry. Okay, so here's Grandad's chips, which I made last Sunday. You'll find that in a previous video. So there's the peas, as you can see, they're frozen, or should I say petit pois. I love petit pois. Right, so that's the prep done. Now it's time to start cooking. So we will cook the peppers first. I would give them 20 minutes in the oven at 180. Preheat the air fryer to, well, I've got 180 degrees. Okay, this is for the chips. Then remember, the chips will probably take about 15 to 20 minutes to cook. Then I'll just spray in a little bit of oil into the bottom of the air fryer, and that's simply to stop the chips from sticking. Let's just get that oil nice and hot. Okay, carefully place the chips into the air fryer. Not too close, you want a little bit of air to flow through there. And just start it cooking for 20 minutes. Well, 15, come back and check that in 15. In the meantime, the peppers are in the oven. Again, about halfway through, just toss them over. Get all those flavours into the peppers. Right, for the peas, just pour boiling water onto the peas and just let them soak for, I don't know, 4 minutes or so. So there's the peas. All we're doing is just trying to defrost those. You know, you're not trying to cook them. Just throw them in the blitzer. There you go. You don't want it too mushy because you still want the texture there. What I'm going to do now is I'm just going to add a little bit of mint sauce in there. There you go, that's about a teaspoon of mint sauce in there. Now let's just give it a quick blitz to get that mixed in. Just add, so you spoon it out of the blitzer and just put it in, I don't know what you call this, is a ramekin dish or something like that. I just put a knob of butter on top of there, and that will go in the oven maybe about 10 minutes. What we want to do is just warm this up, warm the peas up, and melt that butter into the peas. And there you go, there's the peas boshed in there with the peppers. Maybe now is a good time just to toss those peppers. Okay, and there's the butter melting nicely there into the peas. Right, so the peppers are nearly done. That still needs maybe another, I don't know, 5-6 minutes or so. The chips, let's have a look at the chips. Oh yeah, just look at them. Oh, they're going to be nice and crispy. Let's put them back on. So it's now time to focus on the fish. What I've got is some flour here. This is cornstarch actually. And what we're going to do is we're just going to dip the fish into the cornstarch and then fry it off. A little bit of olive oil, a little bit of butter, and let's just put the heat on and get that oil and butter hot. In the meantime, let's season the fish. So that's a little bit of salt sprinkled on there. Just rub that salt into the fish. Remember to do both sides. Right, there you go. That's the fish seasoned on both sides. Let's just melt down the butter and the olive oil. Now remember, olive oil, you don't want to burn that, and you don't want to burn the butter actually either. So although this is hot, you don't want it smoking hot. It just needs to be, the olive oil just needs to be shimmering. Okay, I'll be back in a moment once it's hot. Just for info, the fish will probably only take about 3 minutes each side, maybe, if you like it well done, but maybe 2 minutes. So we've got to talk about 4 minutes. Probably now's the time, if you heat up your plates, just put your plates into the bottom of the oven there and just allow that to heat up. Right, there's the butter and the oil bubbling away nicely. Right, now over to the fish. What you want to do is just give the fish a quick coating of flour and just knock the excess off. Okay, I'll just put that there and I'll do the other one. Just show you, just bosh that in there and just knock off the excess. Then what this is doing really is, because the fish is skinless, this will help to keep it together as it cooks in the pan. Right, let's just go back to the pan. Are we hot enough? Right, you can see the butter going brown in there. Okay, that may be hot enough, it may not be, but let's bung the fish in. Then it doesn't matter which way you put this in. Put it on the best side first, okay? Oops. There you go, just get some butter whizzing around there. And then don't move that fish. Just keep it where it is. Whoops. Let's carefully get this one. Hopefully it won't break. Okay. Right, there you go. Just give that maybe about 2-3 minutes just to cook on that side, and then we'll flip it over and cook it better on the other side. Not better, but longer. Right, so that's been sizzling away a little while. Now then, just carefully, just see if it moves, and it does. Let's see, that fish is not stuck to the bottom there, that's okay. And just do the same there, yeah, see that moves nicely. Now time to flip it over. There you go, the fish has been flipped over, maybe another 2 minutes on there, so it's now time to start plating up. There you go, look at that. And let me just see if I can find something to show you just how crispy these potatoes are. Can you hear that? They are going to be scrum. Right.
This is Ricky Wilson on Virgin Radio. It's drive time, and
don't forget to pour some of this lovely sauce onto the fish.
This is man. He was watching Married at First Sight. I should download stuff and watch on the way.
Oh, there you go. Just how good does that look? Cooking with Grandad, Grandad's fish and chips. Grandad out.